Well, good morning and welcome to First Things First. I'm so glad that you're with us. I know that it's a little bit later than usual for me this morning on my way to a funeral, and I thought that for out of convenience, more or less for me, that I would just stop by on my way to the funeral this morning and do my broadcast this morning. So I know again it's a little bit late, but thank you for watching this morning. Today's verse of the day is a very special one, and it's one of my favorites out of the Bible, and it's found in Joshua chapter 1, verse 9. And the Bible says, "Have not I commanded thee, be strong and of good courage? Be not afraid, neither be thou dismayed, for the Lord thy God is with thee whithersoever thou goest." And as we have looked on the past year and all of the things that have happened over the past year, this has been kind of a go to verse for me. I don't know about you this morning, but I found myself going to Joshua 1 and 9 quite a bit and having to remind myself to be of good courage and letting God remind me to be of good courage and to be strong through every situation that we've seen, all the problems and the heartaches that we've had over the past year or so. It's been a difficult one. And we've needed God's grace and God's strength to make it through these times. And that's exactly what Joshua was telling the people here. You have to remember when Joshua said this, the children of Israel had been in bondage in Egypt for 400 years. And then after they were out of that bondage, they were in the wilderness for 40 more years. So nobody had seen the land that they were going to. Nobody knew what to quite expect. They were just going by faith and just trusting in what God would have for them to do. God said to go, so they went. And but it was I'm sure that it was very challenging for them because they didn't know what was ahead and what they were going to have to face, what kind of armies that they were going to have to go up against, what kind of challenges were going to be in the land, and all of the things that they were going to see. They were oblivious to what was on the other side. They'd never seen it before, and their parents had never seen it before. Their grandparents had never seen it. Right back 4 or 5 generations had not been to that promised land. They'd heard about it a little bit, but it had changed over that period of time. So Joshua is encouraging them and wanting them to know that God is with you wherever you go, that he's going to take care of you. If he says to go, he's going to be there with you through it all. And this morning we can still hold on to that same promise, knowing that no matter what's going to happen, the future is uncertain. As we look at the pandemic and everything that's been going on, it's been very uncertain. And we look at the changes in our leadership in this country, and we're uncertain about that. We're not sure what laws that they're going to put into effect and how it's going to affect you and me, and how it's going to affect the church, to be quite honestly. But the thing that we need to do is let God be God and make sure that he's in control of it all, because he is. And just trust in him through it all. So this morning, can I encourage you, as Joshua was doing the children of Israel here, to be strong and of good courage. Trust the Lord throughout this day, and God will bless you. It's my desire that God will bless you through this day, and I hope that you'll have a great day in the Lord today. But we do ask you to pray. We've got a lot of burdens on our hearts this morning. We've got a lot of things that are going on. I ask you to remember the Johnson family this morning as we go to the funeral, that you'll be with that, or that the Lord will be with that family, and strengthen Brother Wayne, especially during this time. And remember all those that are going through sicknesses and problems and burdens. I've got a full list of the burdens, and I encourage you, let me know your burdens. Let me know what's going on with you, so I can pray for you and I can pray with you about the situations and sicknesses and problems that you may be facing. So I encourage you, let us know your burdens there, and we'll pray for you today, and we'll pray for you anyways this morning. So ask God that I ask the Lord that He'll bless you again and keep you, and help us to always make first things first.